exactly how to do it. All right, let's build the demo first. But first, a sip of coffee so we are awake. And then we're going to go to 11labs.io/app/home. It's going to take you to this page right here. And when you start in 11 Labs, you're going to be inside of 11 Labs Creative. 11 Creative it's called. We want to go inside of 11 Agents because this is where we can build conversational agents. So click on that. If you don't have an account to 11 Labs already, you of course need to create one. Right now, in terms of plan, I'm actually still on the starter plan of 11 Labs. You can see I'm on the free $0 a month where we get 10k credits. And if you wanted 3 times the amount of credits, all we would have to do is just upgrade to the $6 a month. So you can run this with extremely high margins. And I'll show you later in this course how many credits you're going to be spending, which really isn't too bad for most businesses. Cool. So hit under 11 agents, hit under home, and now we can create a new agent by clicking this little plus right here. We can now create a new agent. What type of agent would you like to create? And for now, we're just going to create a quick demo that just sounds good. There's a big difference when building agents in production and then building them just as a demo. In production, you need to integrate with whatever system they already have, right? So you need to set up a bunch of integrations. This is integrations into things like their CRM, and if you're booking appointments, then their calendar. And this is usually what takes the longest time in every build. The reason for that is that this depends on what CRM that they're using. Are they using HubSpot, Salesforce? Are they using Go High Level? This can of course depend, and the way that you integrate into those platforms of course also depends on that. And the exact same thing with the calendar. They could use Google Calendar, they could use Outlook Calendar, they can use Apple Calendar. Integrated into that can vary a bit, and we of course need to make sure that our agent in production does that the right way. For production, we also need to make sure that all the information like the services and products and the opening hours and the customer support email and all of the information is covered. Adding a bunch of information is needed when it comes to the production build. And these two things, making sure it has all the context and making sure that it also integrates correctly. When we do that, we of course need to make sure that we test it a bunch. So the production build will be a lot more advanced. For the demo, however, we just need to make sure that it sounds good. We can even give it dummy information because what information it has doesn't matter too much in the demo. We just need to make sure that the client sees what it can actually do, how it sounds, that it can respond to good questions, and that it's something that is a fit for their business. So now you know that building for production and building a demo will vary a bit. And in the first part of this course, we're going to be building the demo, which is kind of going to be a quick build. It just shows you how to build a voice agent in a couple of minutes. The important thing is that your demo doesn't take too long, because when you get your acquisition going, you're going to be landing a bunch of calls. You will not be able to spend 5 hours on every single demo. However, you're probably spending around 5 hours on the production builds. So in the first part of the course, we're going to go over how do you actually build a demo so we can utilize that and show them on the call. And then later, we're going to go into a full deep dive in how do you build for production. When we're creating a new agent, we actually have a bunch of templates that we can browse through already. These are like agent templates. You have customer support, you have hotel reservation agents, you have language practice tutor, you have front desk receptionist. Like all of these, you can just take and sell as they are for a couple of $100 a month. You have appointment setter. That's probably the one that we need to utilize. You have appointment scheduler, and you can see right next to them, you can hover over the integration and you can see, okay, this one integrates to Zendesk. This one integrates to Zapier. This one integrates to Cal.com and Salesforce. But for now, because again, we don't need to set up the integration, we kind of just need to create like a dummy version of this. I'm not going to utilize a template. I'm just going to go in and we're going to create a new agent. We can then choose between the personal assistant or the business agent. I'm going to choose the business agent. That gives it a bit more professional tone, which we will need. Then it says, what industry is your business in? We'll probably be in the automotive industry. Use case, we will be doing a service scheduling. We're basically scheduling in for a service around your agent. Now we can add tools and a knowledge base to our agent. That's good to do. So we click continue. For the agent name, I'm going to call it Jeremy. Jeremy is a very like customer service friendly name, I would say. For the website, we can actually go in and grab their website. So they have a website that's called designdetailing.com. This one right here. Why my internet is so slow all of a sudden. Well, it's not my internet, it's actually their website. This is something that I could tell them as well, that their website is a bit slow and that we could help making a faster website, optimizing the one they already have. But the website honestly looks really good. And you can see this is the services that they have. And there's a bunch of information on this website already. And we can take all of that information and feed it directly into our agent, which is what we want to do. Paste in the website right here. Main goal, we want to change that. And we're actually going to be utilizing Claude a lot when it comes to the prompting. I'll write, I want you to act as an expert prompt engineer. I want to create a main goal for my voice agent. It should book appointments by sending text messages with a link to book. Answer every question good. And use sales frameworks. This is probably something we add in the prompt later. Short goal, 3 to 4 sentences. Claude is really good at prompting as well. So you giving it a prompt like this, you'll get a good response. You can of course also use Claude Code or Codex. But you can see we get a main goal right here. So let's copy this, paste this in. The primary objective is to book an appointment with the caller, answer every question the caller asks clearly and concisely, but always steer the conversation back toward the booking. Once the caller shows interest or agrees, confirm their mobile number and send them a text message with the booking link. We don't need to confirm their mobile number. We can just see agrees, send them a text message with the booking link, then verbally confirm they received it. Do not end the call until you've either sent the booking link or the caller has explicitly declined. Cool. Now we can click Create Agent. Now you can see it says creating workflow, creating test. It's basically building out the agent for us by analyzing